everybody, this is a video all about how my life got turned upside down. No, this is not that at all. This is a video about that thing right there. Brienne of Tarth. A lot of my Twitter and Facebook space butterflies requested it. Like, Jesse, show us your computer. And since we just made her even better, I figured it's about time. Let's do this thing. All right, let's start this Friday off with a bang. As you can see, this is the Cosmos 2. It's by Cooler Master. That seems like a shameless plug. Cooler Master, if you want to pay me, I will take your money. But basically, the reason why I got this case, if you're wondering, because it's way too big. As you can see, it's taller than my TV stand. The reason why I got it is because it is awesome, and it has great airflow, I guess. Look, I don't know. I just wanted it. I just wanted it, and I got it. Mostly because that beautiful, beautiful Asian girl, Joanne, on Newegg, pretty much sold it to me. She stood next to it, and it's almost as tall as her. I'm just saying, and I fell in love. Maybe with her, maybe with it doesn't matter. But this case is big, it's beautiful, and so thus I named it Brienne of Tarth, my one true love. And let's see what we can do here for you, to show you the outside. Whoop! It's got that sort of, remember the Razr phone? Remember that phone? That's what this is like. It's like the Razr. So you got your start, your power, and then you have a reset, and then a bunch of fan controls, and your USBs, and all your things, and your eSATAs, and all sorts of stuff that I don't know technical jargon with, but you'll figure it out, dummy. And then, as I sort of flipped you all off, and then, so before we actually, like, talk about the front here, you're probably wondering why it's connected to my TV. Mostly because this thing, I'm testing it out. This entire thing is a giant. I might as well just say I've sold out. Look, you asked for it. I can't help everything has a logo on it. Basically, Avermedia, their HD Pro thing, I wanted to test it out on consoles and see if it actually worked. It's okay. I mean, it's got a few issues with PlayStation, but it's okay. It works with Xbox just fine. Anyway, enough of that. You're probably wondering about the front of this thing, because this is not the normal config for this tower here. This stuff I'll get to in a second, but this is how it normally looks, these little things. Like, I'm gonna put my hard drive in here. I think I just destroyed it. Okay, ugh. Then, these down here, the little hot swaps that, come on. That's where I have my two terabyte HDDs in there. They're Western Digital Blacks? I don't know what they're called. Look, they're the ones that everyone said to get, so I got them. I ain't no computer genius, I just know how to get it to work. And then this thing right here is the bad boy. Basically, it's much like these, except it contains and holds your hard drive, so you can transfer it to different people who, let's say, have a similar config, and you can swap hard drives and share stuff without having to wait 12 hours for your, I guess, you know, USB external hard drive, which, when your files are Fraps files, you're gonna wait a long time, because those things are like 3 gigs a piece, and you record like 50 of them, so yeah, that's bad, that's bad. Alright, so before we turn it on, we'll go around the back here and let you see the back and the side. Alright, so this is the back, and I don't really know what you're looking for back here, but there's things there. It's hooked up to my mouse and keyboard, and the internet, and HDMI dig'em-a-jigger. And then you got all this space down here to put your things. There's the graphics cards. Look, I ain't a tech guy. You know what you're looking for. It's here if you want to see it. Also, since I know you're probably going to want to see it, these are the keyboard and mouse I use. I got this keyboard. It is one of the new Logitech series keyboards. I got it at PAX for like half off, and I was like, sold! I guess because they had some deal there? Look, I don't know. It's like a pre-order thing. It's okay. It's like the other one I had, except they included this and charged you more, which is a waste if you ask me. I'll never use that. But it was cheaper than my old one, which was a G110? G115, something like that. And I like it because it's silent. It doesn't make a lot of click, 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 clicks. And I know that's something a lot of people actually like, but not me. And I've shown you this before. This is my favorite mouse in the world. It is a Feenix Nascita. Feenix is F-E-E-N-I-X, if you're interested. A lot of people were like, what is that mouse you use? So I figure now you know. It is a really great mouse. Basically, it's a big mouse. It's not like a Naga or any other Razer product, which is made for baby hands. If you own one, you know what I'm talking about. Your hands cramp up after a while if you're a man. I'm just saying. So, this thing's huge, and it's wonderful, and I love it, and I use it all the time. Alright, so enough selling out for now. I've given you more than enough fodder to make fun of me. Like, Jesse, you sell out! I wish. I wish that was the case. But, speaking of case, as you can see from my little greasy, smudge-stained hands over here, probably should clean that off. So in order to get this thing open, there's a latch back here, and you just pop up, and it opens up like so. And inside is all the bits and bots of computers that I'm sure you guys care way more about than me. I just want to make sure it works. So the motherboard is a Asus Maximus Extreme 5. Got two GTX 780s in there, and they are wonderful. They're SLI together. They're great. I've never been happier to own a graphics card. These things are the best. Then there's the Avermedia card, and way down below is the Matrox card. If you have the money to spend on something and you like making videos on the internet, definitely get a Matrox. That makes your render times drop by like 50 to 75%. Really worth the investment. There's my power supply, X1200i. I have an H100 for cooling that goes up to the top there. Over there, my two hard drives. Way down there is my SSD. That is a 456, 450 something. It's a 400 gig SSD basically. So as you can see, for a RAM, we got some Dominators in there. That's 32 gigs, and I think that's it. I don't know if there's anything else in here that you guys want to know about. As you can see, what is that? Is that a buzzer? Like, they want to know more, dummy. No, that is my laundry. Good to know. No, as you can see, my cable management is awful, but this is all temporary. We're gonna fix it later. And, yeah, everything else in here, like fans, I am working on getting the most silent running fans I can to make this thing nice and quiet, but also very, very cool running. So we'll see how that works. I don't know if that's an option. So I like colors, and I wanted this thing to light up whenever she turned on. And Brienne's colors are like red and blue and a little bit of yellow. And so it was gonna have all those colors, and it does. There's red in the front still, and there's blue in the back, and then we have like this yellow thing going on up top. But in honor of Saints Row, this is like a giant sellout. You wanted this, don't blame this on me. In honor of Saints Row, because the video that I saw yesterday was amazing, we made this baby all big perp. Come on, big perp, big perp. Wah! And so we got that, and then the inside, oh, come on. We lighten up all perp, there's the red still. We got our perps going. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hopefully answered all your questions that you had for me, and I'll leave you with this image on my desktop of Brienne of Tarth.
Oh, I'm a maid and I'm pure and fair. I'll never dance with a hairy bear.